Hi, I am Chris from Magneto Guitars, and we are here at the Fuzz 2011 Guitar Show, and we're doing this short presentation with VintageandRare. We are hand building guitars that we design ourselves, trying to use parts, elements, pickups that will make the guitar a sound and a style of their own, without disrespecting the classics that have influenced the electric guitar culture. Basically, we start with woods, well-seasoned woods that we source mainly in Canadian regions, where we use hard rock maples for the necks, for all the Bolton guitars we are doing. We use alders, two-piece alders for the bodies, American alder, and then East Indian rosewood for the fingerboards. What makes the guitar different to others? Well, basically it's the philosophy of design, because we wanted to achieve a guitar that focuses on mid-range tones more than all other, let's call it bolt-on solid guitars. So we do that by giving different mass to the body, and to change the relationships of the mass of the bodies to the necks, and try to achieve different tones, which the result is a guitar that is a little bit more snappy and more mid-rangey. That's the general idea, and we will follow that up from beginning to the end, because we are also working on new guitar designs where that philosophy will apply, because it simply works for us. Same thing applies for pickups, where we do hand wind them specifically for us. They have to fit the philosophy and the tone of the guitars. And the fact that we use special combinations, like on this T-Wave guitar here, where we use P90 and a Tele-type bridge pickup, you have to make sure those two work together. So what we do is we overwound the bridge pickup a little bit to make it more mid-rangey, and we give a slight underwound to the P90 pickup to make it a little bit brighter, so they work together well. And the result is a more mid-rangey guitar. A lot of people expect it to be a vintage Tele. It is not. It has the Tele vibe with the brass saddles, but it goes further. You can get thicker sounds. You still get the Tele vibe, but you have less trebles, more focused mid-range. You can turn it into a rock guitar. It's very versatile while being very simple in design to a certain extent. There's volume, tone, and there's a three-way pickup selector. So this goes for those models. We have at this show a specific model that we have created called the T-Wave Atlantic, which is this model where we use Charlie Christian construction pickup. Those pickups have been made by us. The bridge pickup has been made by J. Sir Lola, and the neck pickup has been made by a guy in Finland, a very good maker called Veisho Rotia. And he understands the idea behind it, so he decided to make that pickup for that specific guitar for us. This is the T-Wave Atlantic. The second type of guitar we're doing is called the Sonnets. We do variations of those models, but the basic idea was to create a two single coil, one humbucker type guitar, where you would have a lower output on the humbucker to make it more mellow, and to reduce the output level of the humbucker versus the single coil. So instead of going the traditional 3 single coil route, we wanted to go a little bit further. Another aspect of this guitar is the push-push switch, where you can basically combine those two pickups together to get a more Tele type of twang. And when you move the pickup selector here, you can get all 3. So instead of having 5 sounds, you can get 7 sounds out of all 3 pickup combinations. So that's the basic idea. As I said, of course, everything is handmade. We try to use the same building methods that have been used in the 50s. and want to be as true as possible to the original idea of building those type of guitars. Thank you for visiting us at the Fuzz Guitar Show 2011. It's been a tremendous show. I would also like to thank VintageandRare for coming by and taking the time to have a look at our guitars. And for more information, you can simply go to VintageandRare or to magnetoguitars.com. Thank you.